Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Bahashem, Rahab Rekai Kodash. Double honors to our elders and the apostles of GMS who rule well and teach well through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, that labor in love and make your bodies a living sacrifice in truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah. And, briefly, want to scan through this article because this is a warning, man. This is a warning and to you Jakes. This is a warning, man, that, prophecies, this is a warning that, the RFID chip is going to be mandatory across the globe. And, prophecies are kicking off heavy, man. For those that are blind, woe to you. Because these warnings have been going out for a very long time, man. The apostles and elders been warning, Jake for the longest. So if you can't understand and get it now, and these things are right in your face, man. These prophecies are unfolding, being unfolded, and they are being revealed right in your faces. So we're gonna go into the article a little bit, and it says CNN Business, dirty money, the case against using cash during the coronavirus outbreak. And it says the ongoing spread of coronavirus is forcing institutions around the world to rethink one particularly germy surface that most consumers touch every day: cash. So they trying to use this coronavirus as an excuse to away with greenbacks, to away with cash. You see? And it says on Friday, South Korea central bank said it was taking all banknotes out circulation for 2 weeks and burning some to reduce the spread of the virus, according to Reuters. Guess I'm saying it right. It follows China's massive initiative around deep cleaning potentially affected cash with ultraviolet light and high temperatures, and in some cases destroying it. The treated cash comes from high-risk infections areas such as hospitals. Meanwhile, the Louvre Museum in Paris this week banned cash amid the outbreak. Its decision to accept only credit cards payments was a part of an effort to make staffers feel more comfortable about returning to work, according to the Associated Press. So, like it just said, they're only comfortable with using credit cards. No cash. You see? And pretty soon, this is going to be worldwide, man. Because they're going to start, coming up with a different agenda. And that's that RFID chip being mandatorily embedded in people. And it says the concerns over cash come as the global number of people infected by the coronavirus, near infected by the coronavirus, near 100,000, mostly in China. The outbreak may just drive up adoption of mobile payments, a newer technology that has long trailed behind cash in the U.S., according to Aaron, press of research firm IDC. Mobile and contactless payments options range from Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay, where consumers use smartphones or smartwatches to pay in stores, to credit cards with a NFC chip. You see, this is what they are focusing on. A chip, you know. This is what they are focusing on. And it says allowing shoppers to hold them near a reader to pay. You see? But pretty soon they're not. It's not gonna be in credit cards. These chips are gonna be in people. They're gonna. You're gonna be forced to take this chip inside of you. You see? It makes sense why they'd want to use a phone or card in a contactless environment, especially where no signature is required as part of the process, and you don't have to touch the terminal. Press said. Related articles. Instacart now offers deliverers that don't require human contact amid coronavirus fears. Some businesses have already made changes to reduce contact with questionable surfaces. Starbucks temporarily suspended the use of personal cups and at tumblers at its North America stores, and Instacart rolled out doorstep delivery that doesn't require human contact. But the Louvre's, I don't know if I'm saying that word right, but if I'm not, excuse me. It says, but the Louvre's effort to curb the exchange of physical currency could clash with the Bank of France's stance on requiring businesses to accept cash. At the same time, many cities in the U.S., including New York City, San Francisco, and the state of New Jersey, have also passed legislation to require cash acceptance, as millions of Americans don't have bank accounts or credit cards. Cash remains the most frequently used form of payment in the U.S., representing about 30% of all transactions, according to the Federal Reserve. There is no doubt we pass microorganism through cash, Paul Metawelli, a senior, lectured in microbiology at London Metropolitan University, told CNN Business. Study show a number of things we would never have thought would be present. According to a 2017 study conducted in New York City, researchers found microorganisms living on the surface of cash. You see, they coming up with all these, you know, different excuses, man, to away with this cash. You see, and it says according to a 2017 study conducted in New York City, researchers found microorganisms living on the surface of cash, ranging from mouth and vaginal bacteria to flu-like viruses. The World Health Organization recommends washing your hands after handling money, especially before eating. And credit cards aren't necessary anymore sanitary. See, now they're getting to the point to where, they getting to the point to where they feel like credit cards are or they feel like credit cards are not necessary. You see, it says, and credit cards aren't necessarily anymore sanitary. You see, so as it looks like they're a part of the agenda is to away with credit cards also. You see, because like I said, they're not gonna those chips that are in those credit cards, they gonna and start implanting those chips into people. So here it is, they're trying to away with cash and most likely away with credit cards, because they saying that both are can carry these viruses, these diseases. So they just want it to where nothing is being touched, or there's no transaction, period. That's what they want to stop. No, from it being any transactions. And that's how they, and that's when that chip is gonna come, because with those chips, you don't have to touch anything or anyone. You just make payments with the palm of your hand. The chip that's in your hand. And it says, and credit cards aren't necessarily any more sanitary. Microorganisms are able to transfer to credit cards in similar ways in point of sale. You see, they want to stop all that. To where they want to stop, the transaction. So once again, and credit cards aren't necessarily any more sanitary. Microorganisms are able to transfer to credit cards in similar ways in point of sale. Terminals are used by multiple people. You see, he said you can't get your own mug filled at Starbucks anymore because of coronavirus. Businesses can cut down on contact by not requiring a signature at checkout. According to press and low value purchase, think a coffee and a sandwich. A signature adds no true fraud protection. In many cases, you are signing for things you don't actually need to sign for, he added. China is already well into becoming a cashless society despite the outbreak. You see? And this is spreading slowly but for surely. China is already well into becoming a cashless society despite the outbreak, according to eMaker marketer. Nearly 50% of China's population used mobile payments to make purchases in the second quarter of 2019. QR code payments platforms, including WeChat and Alipay, have also proven successful in mobile and contactless payment solutions. Providers are expanding into other markets. And it says, including mass transit, Philly feels silly, a digital security research director at ABI Research. One official at the People's Bank of China's reportedly said last month that China would double down on mobile payments to avoid unnecessary human contact. He said, although some shoppers could find more comfort in adopting contactless and mobile solutions, Mate Welly of London Metropolitan University said shoppers must be diligent about keeping phones clean too. You see? He said it is difficult to know the bacterial load on our hands as we handle our cash and cards. Suppose as people move to electronic transactions, the risk is reduced. You see? So this coronavirus is scared, and these devils are using this coronavirus for to scare, people into you know, taking this chip, man. That's what this is all about. You know, that's what this coronavirus scare is about. For people to you know, feel safe. I mean, to go into this electronic, you know, ways to pay things so they can feel safer. These devils, they really slick, man. They are really slick. You see, it said it's difficult to the bacterial load on our hands as we handle our cash and cards. I suppose as people move to electronic transactions, the risk is reduced. But we still use our phones for mobile payments after touching some surfaces, said Maxwell. In addition to washing your hands after touching money, other forms of protection include using antibacterial or baby wipes to clean phones and credit cards, and carry your own pen to sign receipts. You see? So this thing, it's big, man. This coronavirus may be the cause of this RFID chip being pushed mandatorily. You see? Because this is the agenda of these devils. Because this coronavirus was made up from these devils. Well, this is not nothing that came from a bat. This is a part of the agenda of Esau Edom, man. Because it's prophecy. This must happen. This prophecy must come to pass. You see? The apostles and elders been warning for a long time. And we don't know when the RFID chip is gonna be mandatory, or didn't know exactly. But we got a clue. It's a clue. We got a clue on how. It's gonna be ushered in, and it's we believe this coronavirus is what set it up. We truly believe that. Look what's going on. Because this coronavirus is a scare. This coronavirus is where they created this coronavirus and made it made to where it's a globally spread it, so that the whole world can be basically away with cash, and the whole world can use another way to make payments, or whatever. That's what's going on. Like I said, this is nothing but agenda of these devils. You see, because they think that they're gonna set their new world order. Because once they get everything, once they get this chip, uh, um, famous around the globe, that's when the Most High, that's when you have Bashmial Shah is gonna come and disappoint them, man. Heavy, man. So things are moving fast, man. And this is a warning. This is a warning from Yahweh Shemiah Shah. You know, these articles are not being pushed in vain. You know, these articles are being pushed so that when the time comes, you know, you won't be in shock. You won't be caught off guard. You know. So this is to be took. This is this is very important to take heed to. You see, because this is not a game, man. These devils are finna show their horns. They finna show their horns. You see, and like I said, this is their agenda because they think they're gonna succeed with this new world order. What the scripture say? As soon as he fills his belly, you know what? Let's grab it because I don't want to butcher it. We're gonna go to Blue Letter, and I believe that's in the Book of Job. Book of Job. Slacking. Book of Job, chapter 20. Okay. Yeah. Here it is. Book of Job, chapter 20, verse 23. And it reads, and that he is talking about the wicked, Esau Edom. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right, you see? So soon as these devils think they didn't about to succeed, they're gonna be disappointed. They're gonna be disappointed by Yahweh Shemiah Shah. So once again, he said, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see? So these devils are not getting away with anything. Period, point blank. He said while they're eating, he's gonna come. He gonna bring their kingdom to an end. Bring their plans to an end. He said when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see, and it says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. And what is that iron weapon? And what is that bow of steel? Those nuclear missiles. That's how he's going to end the agenda of these devils, man. You see? Ultimately, by those missiles. And they're going to be caught by surprise. Because here it is. They think they finna have everybody in control by taking these chips, controlling everybody's minds and, all their possessions. Then here comes the Most High. Here comes Yahweh Shua Shah to end all of that. And this is future prophecy. This is future prophecy, man. You see? So I'm going to read that again. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So, before these devils can get full, Most High will come and end their end their plan. You see, Salakia. And it says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn, and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gal. Terrors upon him. You see? So the ultimate plague that's going to come upon this place is those nuclear bombs. You see, the end the wicked's plan. The end these devils' agenda that they got planned, man. So this warning is going out. This microchip will be implanted. This microchip will be forced to be implanted, man. You see, it is prophecy, and this is the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And I want to grab this. This is a famous scripture, a famous scripture in Revelation chapter 13. We're going to start at 16. And it says, and he causes, and that he is Esau Edom. These head banking families. It says, and he causes all small. He causes all, both small and great, rich and poor. You see, no matter if you famous, or how much money you got, everybody gonna be forced to take this chip. It said, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Even those that are locked up. That's why I say in bond, because even those that are locked up are gonna be forced to take this chip. It said, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You see, in majority, and it's majority. The chip is gonna be majority taken in the hand. It can be the right or left. It don't matter. You see, it really don't matter. So, and 17 said, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the mark or the name of the beast. You see, and that's you got a lot of false teachers that'll read that and break it down the wrong way, saying that the mark of the beast is believing in Christianity, having women of other nations. Like stupid stuff, false philosophies. But how can you buy or sell with any of those things? How can you buy or sell with a philosophy or with Christianity? No, that's talking about this chip that they are coming out with. I mean, not coming out with because it's already here, but they're gonna start implanting people with, because the scripture is telling you that it's going to be mandatory, because the scriptures say that you're not going to be able to buy or sell. So that means what? That it's going to be mandatory. You see, without that, you can't do nothing. And that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You see? So, prophecies are in high gear, man. And, this warning ain't going to be going out for too long. And for those that, think it's a game, they going to take that out. You're going to take that chip. And how about Shimei Shah and come back and destroy you, man? So don't take that chip, man. This warning is going out, man. And only the elect is gonna take heed. So this warning is not going out in vain. But don't take that chip. You do, woe to you. And so next time, I want to say, Yahweh Shimei Shah, Barak Kol Akim of the elect. Yahweh Shimei Shah, Barak Kol Akim of the elect. I mean, bless our brothers of the elect, because it's all about the elect, man. And, Ka Halayim La, Alashai Yanawa. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, that labor in love and make your body a living sacrifice. And peace and blessings to you, Akim, if you Agwa, that subscribe to this truth. Yahweh Shimei Shah, Barakathon. And Abal, and Kwame Al-Shawala.